Just got back from a quick walk to the convenience store. First things first, got some Haribo gummies. I love Haribo gummies. I heard from another candy maker in Germany during a meeting that Haribo is one of the only snacks that pretty much goes anywhere internationally, and they manage to do well. And I thought about it and I'm like, yeah, they're good. They're one of my favorite candies. I just love them. So picked up some of that. And in the mail, we got our first gift from the Japanese government, masks. So these masks were given by the Japanese government, and there are 2 masks in here. They were sent to every household in Japan, and starting with Tokyo, so I think we're the first or one of the earlier ones to get them. But they're giving them out to every household in Japan, and it sounds like a good idea, but it's definitely gotten some backlash because, so there's 2 masks, but they don't take it into account how many people are actually living in that apartment or house. So you could be married with 2 kids living with your 2 elderly parents and have like 6 people in your family, but your family only gets 2. And so it's kind of strange, right? And the other thing is that it costs a lot of money. It was about, I think, 400 million or so, a little bit over $400 million US, and it's still being rolled out. Another issue with it is that there are a few companies helping to make these masks, but one of them was not named for some reason, and so people are like whispering there's some kind of scandal going on, you know, who knows. And then the other thing is that some people who have already gotten the masks have said that they were dirty, or there were even bugs in them, which is disgusting, right? The other issue is that they are really small. I can tell right away that they're tiny. If you compare with a regular mask or a typical mask, look at that. But let's just open it up and see what they're like. They're apparently washable too, but I've also read that they shrink. So, okay, they're wrapped in plastic. There's like a few layers of fabric kind of just put together like this. They are really tiny. Like a regular mask, what is this, like 3/4 the size or so? I don't know. I mean, not all of us have small faces, which is, for people who don't know, Japanese compliment each other's looks by saying their face is small. That's one of the compliments. At first it sounds weird, and then, but if, you know, I thought about it, and I guess people who are considered good looking have smaller faces. It basically means that their eyes, nose, and mouth are very close together compared to the rest of their face or something. Yeah, anyways, let's see. Yeah, this is bad. I mean, it doesn't even cover. I mean, I'm trying to look at the reflection here, but it doesn't even cover the side. I don't understand why they would make it this size. So anyways, that's useless. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I'm just going to keep it here. But that's that. That's the first gift that we're going to be getting from the Japanese government. The second is on its way. It is about 100,000 Japanese yen, a one-time payment. Basically that's about 900 something dollars US. So we're gonna have to file a form and then receive that later. I don't know, they're still trying to figure that out, I think. But it is just a one-time payment as far as I know. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting. It started to get warmer recently, and there are a lot of people walking around outside. I just went to go pick up my gummies, and there are people eating outside at a Italian and pizza restaurant, like nothing was wrong. So I think the majority of people are staying home, but I mean, people are out and about. Like I said, it's getting warmer. Spring is here. People have this sense of wanting to be outside and that everything is fine because it's getting warmer. Who knows? I don't think, I mean, the emergency has not been lifted. It's going through Golden Week. Golden Week is coming up. It's basically several days that when string together, and then if you add on a couple holidays or pay vacation to that, you get like a week of vacation, which is the longest holiday basically in Japan. That's when everybody takes their big trips. Unfortunately, we are not this year for obvious reasons, but I guess the best thing that we can do is just kind of reminisce about the good times we had, good trips that we've taken. There definitely been some. It's easy to complain at a time like this, but it's definitely a luxury to be able to be at home and stay home and still get everything that I need. So definitely got to think about things from a good perspective. Golden Week is the time for good trips. Last year went to China, which was really good because obviously that's not happening anymore. But went to Beijing. It was my second time to Beijing. Food was really good. People were pretty nice. I know China's not that popular to visit, but I liked visiting there. The air was really bad, but everything else was really good. Saw a lot of sights. Beijing is huge, just very wide, but really enjoyed it. Went down to Shanghai after, a huge city, and then caught their bullet train about 30 minutes out to a city called Suzhou. I'm probably like butchering the name, but super awesome. It's basically called the Venice of the East or something like that. Like there's a lot of canals. For anybody who likes taking pictures, it's like one of the best places to take pictures. I mean, there's a lot, but there's a lot going on. It's just like I said, it's tiny canals and tiny alleys everywhere. People eating outside, fruit vendors. It's just a lot. It's very fun. So did that last year. I've been fortunate to travel every Golden Week recently. 2018, got to go to Bali in Indonesia. Stayed in the Seminyak area and then went to Ubud in the rice fields. Really nice people, really good food. That was a good trip. The year before, got to go to Canada. Hadn't been there for a long time. Went to Vancouver and Victoria, and then flew to Calgary, and then took a day trip to Banff. It was still frozen over at this time, which is really nice to see. Like, just incredible. Just ice and white snow everywhere. But definitely got to go back for the blue water, and Canada is a gorgeous country from everything I've seen. And I honestly think that if I were to move out of Japan and not move back to the US, I would probably consider Canada. Canada would be pretty good. But yeah, hopefully we can figure out something to do this Golden Week in these few days off. Maybe I'll be able to figure out what to do with these masks by then. if there's any use for them, probably not. But yeah, thanks for watching and listening, and I will see you in the next one.